Скажите, пожалуйста, кто установил блокаду между Донбассом и остальной частью Украины? Разве Россия это сделала? Это сделали украинские власти. Ввели сплошную экономическую блокаду территории, которые они считают своей. И они стреляют по этим гражданам, которых считают своими гражданами.
How is it? Well, the reason is basically the same why people in Mexico speak Spanish. Are they Spanish in fact? No, not really. And probably the same reason is why people in Algeria can speak French. Do they become French citizens? No. Okay, so the reason why I do speak Russian in Ukraine is basically the same why people speak Spanish in Mexico. Our relationships with Russia are mostly post-colonial. The reason why I decided to record this video is basically when in 100 times I was asked why do I speak Russian as my native language despite I'm Ukrainian. And you know, in Ukraine, to answer this question, it's extremely simple. You just say that you are from the East and people would never ever ask you again something. But here abroad, I met with a lot of difficulties answering this question. That's hella hard. So Ukrainian basically hadn't any chance to become my mother's tongue because my mother doesn't speak it, you know, and neither my father, so didn't I. And this is kind of funny because when I went to kindergarten, that was the first time I ever encountered Ukrainian language. Our teachers taught us to say "дякую" each time we finish our meal, which means thank you. And I haven't any idea what this word means up to 7 or 8 years. When I met the Ukrainian language second time in my life, already in an elementary school. And I believe it was second grade when we started to learn the language, I would say on the academic level. Funny, no? Okay, so why was the language neglected so much? There are dozens of reasons, I would say, but main ones are basically Russian influence in the region. They were basically everywhere. Russian government was owning half of the stocks of the main factory in the city where I was living in, and it was extremely difficult to make any business outside of country other than with Russia. Also, they were buying all the politicians, they were creating a lot of corruption in the country, they were promoting everything bound to Russian government, Russian language, and also I believe that they are the reason why I started to learn Ukrainian in the second grade rather than in the first one. Russian propaganda basically claims that Ukrainian language was oppressing Russian-speaking population in our region, but honestly saying, as a person who was living there, that's total bullshit, you know, because I never encountered a Ukrainian-speaking person in my region up until the war started. This is crazy in my opinion, basically. But once in my life, I met someone who told me that they feel oppressed by Ukrainian government because they need to fill the documents in Ukrainian. What the actual fuck? Okay, so in conclusion, I would like to say that it's not the language which makes me Ukrainian, but it's my will to ask questions, share my opinion, and also to overthrow the government if it's needed.
I've been sat at home just gaming. The new God of War's amazing, and I've been dabbling in Bryce this dealer. Taking